everybody? What's happening, everybody? I'm back. I'm back after 2 weeks out. So just so everybody knows, it was rough. It was rough. It was a very, very bad 2 weeks for me personally. I'm sure you guys can hear it in my voice. I'm still not 100% back. I had an infection in my lungs. I was on oxygen for a little bit over for a little bit over a week in the hospital. I was kept in isolation. It totally sucked. Totally sucked. But I am back. I'm back better than ever for your local news. You guys know I've been doing this in the mornings, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:15 a.m. For a while now. That's going to continue. That show will be back as usual, talking about all the local stuff that affects us here in New York and Long Island and the greater tri-state area. There is going to be a little bit of a wrinkle to the show that I'm super excited to announce. There's two announcements today. This is one of them. I'm going to be bringing in a co-host, a regular co-host that is going to come in and be on the show with me all the time. He's a dear friend of the show. I will make the announcement on what his name is when we officially, dot the I's and cross the T's with everything to make sure we can do that. So there will be a co-host in here with me going forward. He's an awesome guy. He's from California. He just moved out here. He's been on the show before, so I'm super excited about that. Also, another part of that announcement is for you guys. Look, there have been a lot of people who have been with us through thick and thin, through the ups and the downs, and through a lot of people talking shit. One very recently that nobody cares about because they're the single least happy human being that's ever lived. A lot of you guys have been through the whole thing with us since the beginning, since September of 2020, and I want to say thank you to you guys. So what we decided to do here is we decided to open up our doors. Oh, I didn't even look at that. No lower thirds. What am I even doing here? Like it's my first time doing TV. What are we doing here? I want to open up our doors to you guys and invite anyone who wants to come on the show. Let me know. Email me, and we will work to get you on to come and co-host the show with me. Obviously, look, we do a show 3 days a week, so it's not, I can't get everybody that's going to want to do it. I'm not going to be able to work everyone in. However, I want you guys to know, as a thank you for all the support you've shown us over the years, because I cannot tell you how amazing it felt while I was in the hospital. All the messages I got from everybody, and then all the prayers, and how great it felt to know that despite the fact that some idiots out there have no idea how to build things, and all they want to do is knock down those who are successful. It was great to see some people out there actually have a good heart and not just take advantage of people. So the messages I got, I hope I was able to return all of the messages I got from you guys. And as you can tell, I'm still not totally 100%. My voice is still a little bit hoarse from the bruising around my neck from the infection. But, every day I'm getting better and better, a little bit at a time. So I want you guys to know, if you would like to come and co-host the show, to shoot me an email, loudmajorityus@proton.me or liloudmajority@gmail.com. You guys are more than welcome to come host the show with me if you're in the area. If you're not, we can Skype you in. I want to bring all of the people in. First of all, I think it'd be fun to have this different sorts of conversations about what you guys find important. Give you guys the platform that we've been able to create here. The people want Jovan, Russell said. Yeah. The people want you, Russ. Come back from Florida, bro. The people want Russell. How many people want Russell to come back from Florida and come and co-host the show? What's really funny too is as I look in the chat, I can see some of the people who were jumping on that little cosmetic bandwagon yesterday. That's funny shit. That's really funny shit. But yes, so that's one of the announcements. Guys, so anyone who wants to come on the show, I'm going to be sending out an email afterwards with what's up, Jay? Jay Olivo, my childhood friend. Thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate it. That's one of the announcements. I'm going to be sending out an email right after the show with instructions on how you guys can message me if you want to come on. We're going to be having on some of the people who work behind the scenes to make the loud majority happen, and I'm super excited about it. Super excited about that. The second big announcement. Guys, I'm super jacked up about this. I am happy to be able to bring you guys some people that you may be fans of, okay? It's very hard to book some of these people for events. I would love to. These even friends in the movement. So I'm honored to be able to welcome or to include all of you in a fundraiser that's going to be going on July 1st. July 1st out in Manorville. I'm super excited to welcome the CEO of O'Keefe Media Group, Mr. James O'Keefe, and the Turning Point USA ambassador and the host of Human Events, Jack Posobiec, out to Long Island for a fundraiser for O'Keefe Media Group and for Turning Point USA. I want you guys all to be there. The tickets are $200 each. It comes with food and drink and all-day barbecue. We're going to be hosting a roundtable discussion with me, Jack, and James. We're going to be doing live Q&A. We're going to be streaming it, but I want you guys to know that I'm super excited about being able to welcome two good friends of mine, Jack Posobiec and James O'Keefe, out to Manorville. You guys know that I do not promote fundraisers for candidates. I won't do that. I don't think that is my place. However, for what shall we call it? Influencers or people in the movement, activists, people like Scott Pressler and James and Jack, I will promote these sorts of things because I think it's important. I think the work that people like Jack Posobiec and James O'Keefe are doing is far more important than contributing to any one candidate. I always find it funny when some of these local candidates have their fundraisers. It's $150 at a VFW hall, and you're having food that's been catered from the candidate's kitchen. I will never support that. I think that's, first off, I won't support it because 90% of the candidates suck. Number two, I won't support it because I think that's ridiculous to pay $150 to go to a VFW hall. So on July 1st, my dear friend, Mr. Jack Posobiec from Human Events and the Post Millennial and James O'Keefe of O'Keefe Media Group will be coming out for a fundraiser out in Manorville. I'm very happy to be hosting that, who have been asked to host a roundtable discussion with them. You guys can get all your questions answered. You can get pictures and the like with James O'Keefe and Jack Posobiec. Maybe two of the most influential journalists on planet Earth, two dear friends of mine. I'm going to be sending out an email with all the exact information. If you guys are interested in coming along, go to tpusa.com/NY. That's tpusa.com/NY. I'm going to throw it in the chat right now. I just put that in the chat right now. If you guys are looking to come to that, we'd really appreciate it. We all know what happened to James O'Keefe. He got screwed by people he thought were his friends, something I am fully aware of. If you were on Facebook yesterday, you know that I know that feeling. Of course, he did it on a far larger scale. So that's tpusa.com/NY. You get a membership to O'Keefe Media Group with your ticket. Guys, please do support James and what he's doing. Yesterday, he decided Yesterday, he decided to put out a story against BlackRock, okay? The largest financial institution on the planet. James doesn't go after the low-hanging fruit. He goes after those Who? I hope I'm not. Oh no, Andy, you're good. Andy, Andy Whitman in the chat. Andy, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and exactly who I'm talking about. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest here. But no, I really don't promote candidates fundraisers unless I think they're going to be fun. There's one happening in a couple weeks at a cigar lounge that I'll promote because that's fun. But I'm sorry if you're going to, I don't know, Lily Flanagan's and you think I'm going to pay $150 to go to a place that I've been thrown out of 1,000 times as a 20-year-old. I'm just not doing that. Not going to happen. However, with this, I'm proud to welcome James O'Keefe, former CEO of Project Veritas before he got betrayed by his friends. I know that feeling for certain. I know that feeling for sure. But so come on down. It's going to be, let me see if I can I pull up the event? It's going to be well, if you guys sign up for the email, which I'm pretty sure most of you are already signed up for, you'll get all the details on that. Let me pull that up real quick while I'm here. Bum. Yes, it is going. All you got to do is, when you sign up to get your ticket, just print out a receipt of the fact that you bought a ticket, and that is what will get you into the event. That's what will get you into the event. It's going to. It is being hosted by Bernadette Papila, who is awesome. She owns an alpaca farm, which I'm really excited about. I was out there the other day checking it out. There's all sorts of alpacas and horses, and they got those little mini horses, the little ones. It's a lot of fun. She does animal rescue. She's a fantastic person, an amazing patriot. It's going to be Saturday, July 1st at noon at the Cassidy Hill Farm, 30 North Street in Manorville. That's 30 North Street in Manorville. Come out, hang out, me, Jack Posobiec, and James O'Keefe. I'm super excited about it. For those of you who haven't gotten the chance to meet James yet, he's probably one of the most real dudes I know in this industry. There's a lot of fake people in this game. Let me tell you guys something. But Jack and James are two of the real ones. So once again, I'm super excited to announce that James O'Keefe and Jack Posobiec will be coming down. And it's funny too. I'm sure that it's funny. About 10 minutes ago, there were like, I don't know, 60 more people watching than there are right now. I'm sure they're probably texting each other back and forth saying how not of a big deal this is, while, they get excited about going to see their favorite county legislator. Because, nothing is more exciting than going to a fundraiser for the, I don't know, deputy who gives a shit from Southold. But, hey, some people like being the big fish in the little pond. I'd rather broaden my horizons and make a difference in people's lives instead of throwing turkeys off a bridge. But all right, guys, back to the news. So once again, guys, before we dive into the Southern Poverty Law Center story, because I made the list for a second year in a row, which I'm super excited about. After year 3, I get a trophy. Once again, just to recap, guys, anybody who wants to come in and co-host the show with me, right in that chair right there. I can't show you it on camera yet because I'm waiting for my new camera to come in. But anybody that wants to come in and co-host the show here at the Loud Majority offices in Kings Park, let me know. I'd love to have you. I'd love to have you in, particularly for a lot of the people that really sucked by us through everything, through all the nonsense, through all the people out there talking shit. So I would be very excited to have any of you come in and join the party here. Join the party right here in studio. So anyone looking to do that, shoot me an email or respond to the email you get right after the show today. Right after the show today. And once again, before we dive into the actual news, you need to let me know you'll be there. Want you to let me know you'll be there. Frank White, what does that mean? Frank White, what does that mean? Want you to let me know you'll be there. Beware. Where do you want me to let you know I'm going to be? Let's dive into... Ooh. You know what? I was just testing Jack this morning. Go to hell, Paul. Oh yes, my friend Paul Ingrazia is he's going to Europe. I can't tell you why, but he's going to Europe. He wouldn't take me with him, which is crap. But yeah, Paul, you can come on and co-host with me. You can come on and co-host with me if you want. It's gonna be a good time. James seems cool. Yeah. Yeah. Well, he is. Yeah. That's the difference with activists. I won't say it. I don't like saying activists because that sounds very left wing. The show, duh. Yes, I'll be here. Of course, I'll be here. See, that's the thing about independent journalists and activists, as opposed to a lot of the politicians. When you meet them, when you meet these people that have been in Congress for 1,000 years, they're very robotic. They're very boring. When you meet the activists in the game, particularly the ones with large social media followings, you will understand that they're just regular people. And that's why I like hanging out with them. If you go to the New York Young Republican Club with my friend Gavin Wax, who's been on the show numerous times, you see that a lot of the people that are in the game are just regular people. And then you meet the congressmen and the senators and the staffers who have been in the swamp for 2,000 years, and you're like, oh, you guys just aren't regular anymore. You're not normal. You don't know how to speak. You don't know how to hold a regular conversation because you spend most of your day being fake. Advocate. Oh, I like that. I like that, Katie Lawson. Not activists, advocates. I like that. You know what? I am no longer an activist. I'm now an advocate. I like that. I like that a lot. So once again, guys, on July 1st, please consider joining me, Jack Posobiec, and James O'Keefe at 40 North Street in Manorville. That's 40 North Street in Manorville. You can pick up your tickets at tpusa.com/NY. That's tpusa.com/NY. Come hang out with me, Jack, and James. We're going to be doing I know a guy with fake lips who you described. Oh. Idiot. But yes, so once again, guys, do consider going to that. I'll be promoting that for the next couple of days. Yeah, so let's dive into the news, everybody. Let's dive into the news. Before we get to that, a quick word from the great Mike Lindell.
You're still looking good.
I'm still feeling good. You know, I've got all your MyPillow products. Mattress topper, bed sheets, MyPillows, towels, slippers, blankets, sleepwear, dog bed.
Whoa, Charles. Everyone now can get MyPillow products at huge discounts at MyPillow.com. That's right. Now's the time to go to MyPillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to take advantage of our 3-in-1 sale. We're bringing you exciting new products, overstock specials, and closeout deals you won't find anywhere else. For example, when you buy one of our brand new MyPillow 2.0s, you get another one absolutely free. And with our overstock sale, you save 50% on our luxurious Giza Dream bed sheets. That's as low as $29.99 for the best sheets ever. And with our biggest closeout special, you get our all-season slippers for only $35. Or our sandals and slides for just $25. Quantities are limited, and once they're gone, they're gone.
I love watching people fighting in the chat. That's true. It's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. But guys, go to MyPillow.com. Promo code LOUD for up to 80% off everything on the website. That's MyPillow.com. Promo code LOUD for up to 80% off everything on the website. Guys, support people who support this show. That's how we keep the lights on with the support of great patriots like Mike Lindell. Go pick up your dog bed, just like this little guy. The only way to keep this little guy calm is with his MyPillow dog bed. Go to MyPillow.com. Promo code LOUD for up to 80% off so your dog can be as calm as my little monster right there. You can pick up your Giza Dream sheets, your MyPillow 2.0 with temperature-regulated fabric. I have them in my house. They're absolutely spectacular. It's buy one, get one free over there with promo code LOUD. Go to MyPillow.com. Promo code LOUD. So, let's dive into this story from the Southern Poverty Law Center because it turns out we have made the list again. All of you anti-government extremists out there where we have made the list yet again, which I still think is absolutely hilarious because Newsday is too stupid to figure out. Name one thing he's done for our district. Oh, I know who we're talking about in that chat. I'll tell you what, Janet. I will answer that question. Name one thing he's done for the district. He's done a hell of a lot more than the other 3 Long Island congressmen who are utterly useless. Utterly useless. 2 of whom won't have a job in 2024, which is why I'm totally comfortable saying that. Oh, and he introduced legislation to get rid of the salt tax. That was him that introduced that. Of course, the other 3 idiots didn't give him any credit for that. But he's out there trying. He's out there. As a matter of fact, he's going to be on the show soon, too. Very excited about that. Maybe I'll have the big guy on here. But let's dive back in. So, 2 Long Island groups on the Southern Poverty Law Center list for being anti-government extremists. Now, of course, they don't tell you what constitutes an anti-government extremist. They just sit back and make their ridiculous claims. 2 local organizations, the Long Island Loud Majority and the Long Island Mutual Assistance Group, again, have been listed by the Southern Poverty Law Center researchers as anti-government extremist groups. I've got a question, guys. Serious question. There's over 100 people watching this live. I'm sorry, over 250 people watching this live. Quick question. I know a lot of people are local from Long Island. Have any of you heard of the Long Island Mutual Assistance Group? Who are these people? I'd love to meet them. Maybe we can go get some coffee sometime and talk about all of our anti-government views. I'm curious as to who these people are. Who are they? How do I get in contact with them? Apparently they exist, according to Nick Spangler from Newsday. No one has heard of them. Apparently they are a militia group. A militia? Ho, ho, ho. That's what Newsday says. The SPLC, which monitors hate groups and seeks to be a catalyst for racial justice, according to its website. I love that. Produces its list annually, and the group says its researchers comb group publications and citizen news reports, law enforcement agencies, field sources, and internet postings to produce its Year in Hate and Extremism report. God, Nick Spangler, you fucking suck. The SPLC did not make anyone available for an interview, but in a written statement, Travis McAdams, a senior research analyst, said the loud majority has shared typical anti-government rhetoric about false conspiracy theories regarding a supposed tyrannical government and masking it with patriotic language. What the hell does that even mean? What the hell does that sentence mean? Typical anti-government rhetoric about false conspiracies regarding a supposed tyrannical government and masking it in patriotic language. Well, Nick Spangler, you are doing yeoman's work out there, printing nonsense. By the way, I'm also on another list. You left it out. I'm on the list of sexiest men alive. I wrote the list, and it's just me. I'm the only person on the list. Sexiest man alive. And I guess, because I'm on that list, I guess that means it's true. I'm also on a list of people who can dunk. I'm on a list of people with washboard abs. Let's see, what are the lists? What other lists could I be on? I don't know. List of people with an IQ of 250. I'm on that list, Nick Spangler. It's amazing. Do you know what kind of people put people on lists? Nick Spangler? ISIS puts people on lists. Religious zealots put heretics on lists. The fact that you can hide behind your bullshit liberal see, and what Newsday will do here is, what Newsday will say here when questioned about this, they'll say, no, we're not saying it. We are simply reporting that someone else said it. That's called circular journalism. Okay, that's how lies spread through the corporate press the way that they do. Because everyone that works in the corporate press, whether it's NBC or ABC or Fox or CNN, They're all in the same area of New York City, Los Angeles, and D.C. They all follow each other on Twitter. They all go to the same bars. So a reporter from NBC will be at, I don't know, the Capitol Hill Club in D.C. And they'll hear a reporter from CNN say a thing at the bar. The NBC reporter will then tweet out the thing that they heard. That will be read by a reporter from ABC who will retweet it. Now 3 people have said it. No one asks whether or not it's true. That's exactly how these sorts of things happen. It's called circular journalism. The same people hang out at the same bars, they're in the same social groups, the same little cliques, and then things just happen. See, Nick Spangler's not saying that I'm an anti-government extremist. He's saying that someone else said it. Well, Nick, you know what? I'm the sexiest man alive. I said it, so it must be true. Despite the fact you have absolutely no evidence. And look, Nick, since I know you're watching, because you watch every single day, I know that because you've quoted the show numerous times back to me. Do you see the chat? These are all readers of your newspaper who all think you... Guys, chat. Let's see. What do we got here? What do we got here? 300 people watching live? Chat. How many people think Newsday blows? How many people wouldn't read a Newsday if it was free? How many people, if Newsday wrote an article about them, wouldn't buy the newspaper? Just watch the chat blow up, Nick. These are your viewers. These are your readers. Travis McAdam from the Southern Poverty Law Center claims that last year, the loud majority increased their use of anti-trans rhetoric, which they often directed local schools and libraries, dishonestly claiming that our kids are being harmed by those local institutions. The group reflected national anti-government trends of targeting schools, using intimidation tactics, and eroding civic dialogue. Are you fucking kidding me? That's funny. That's really funny. Wow. What a sentence. Increase their anti-trans. I'm not anti-trans. Matter of fact, I caught shit from the right. Matter of fact, I caught shit from the right with Paul and Grazia. Paul, you still in the chat? I caught shit from the right because I said I didn't care about trans in Politico. So in Politico, I'm not anti-trans. In Newsday, I am. So what is it, guys? Make up your minds. Make up your minds. For everybody watching on Rumble, Newsday actually used to be one of the highest circulated newspapers in the country. I believe it used to be 5th or 6th, the highest circulated newspapers in the country, right after the Washington Post, the New York Times, the Dallas Morning News, and the LA Times. It was right up there. It was one of the highest circulated papers out there. And it's mostly a New York paper, a Long Island, New York City, North Jersey, upper, lower New York newspaper. Well, they have decided to come after your boy for his anti-trans rhetoric in schools. Yeah. The fact that you're not asking why teachers are talking to 7-year-olds about their sex life ought to just show you that maybe I'm not the problem here. Let's dive back into this article because it gets even funnier. In an interview, group co-founder Kevin Smith denied that the group was anti-government, citing his support for candidates in local elections, and derided the SPLC as an organization to scare Northeast liberals into giving them money. In a video last year, the Loud Majority co-founder Sean Farish decried Kathy Hochul's radical left-wing communist, socialist, totalitarian policies. Smith denied the group is anti-trans, but says it opposes parents being excluded from their child's medical decisions. Yeah, I know. Real rough. The Mutual Assistance Group is a militia coalition formed to protect the members and families and communities during disasters, along with the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, according to the group's website. I cannot wait. I need to find out who these people are. Unbelievable. That's my response. That's my response to Newsday. Newsday sucking it up yet again. Guys, hit the thumbs up button if you're watching on Rumble, if you're watching on Facebook. Hit that like button. Please share this video out all over the place. Put it in all of your local groups. We're going to be having a couple local candidates on coming up very soon. A dear friend of mine who's running for legislature in the 1st Congressional District. He's being sandbagged by idiots. But, I do want to. We're going to be having all of our local candidates on, all the ones with the balls enough to come on this show, which there aren't many of them. There are certainly not many of them. But look, they're afraid, and I don't blame them for being afraid because I'm actually going to ask people tough questions. I'm actually going to ask our local officials tough questions. I'm not just going to caress their balls like they do on some other radio stations, sometimes quite literally. Like some other radio hosts will do that nobody listens to. I'm not going to fondle their testicles like some other radio hosts may or may not do privately and publicly. But I do want to have on as many of our local people as we crawl into this, as we crawl into the local elections. A lot's going to be happening here on Long Island. We got city council races. You know you're going to see Vicky Palladino on the show because she's the best. Someone who's definitely not afraid to come on this show because Vicky Palladino's an absolute savage, and we'll be out there kicking ass for Vicky and many of the other city council candidates. But guys, I'm going to wrap up a little bit early because I have a meeting down the block. I want to thank, look, guys, before I recap, once again, I really want to thank everybody for all the love and all the love that I got over the last couple of days. It was absolutely spectacular. You guys really helped pick me up when I was in bad shape, and I can't thank you all enough for it. The love that I felt from everybody was it was moving. It really meant a lot to me. So I do want to thank everybody for that. Messages just flooded in, and even to the people in the chat who don't like me or support useless people who seek attention when their nudes don't work. I know who you are. You're in the chat. I can see you. Even you guys. Thank you so much for watching and triggering the algorithm. I do appreciate it. Once again, guys, the big event. Me, James O'Keefe, Jack Posobiec of Turning Point USA and Human Events, and the Post Millennial. You guys have seen him on Tim Pool. You guys, obviously, you know who James O'Keefe is. We're going to be getting him on the show very soon to talk about BlackRock. July 1st, if you guys are interested, go to tpusa.com/NY. That's tpusa.com/NY. If you guys have any questions or concerns about the tickets, shoot me a message, and I really can't wait to see you guys all there. As I said, I don't promote fundraisers. It's not something I do. I won't support $150 to go to your local VFW hall. It's just not something I'm going to support ever. I think it's a waste of money. And only political hacks go to it. This I will support every single time, because look, you get dinner, you get lunch. The barbecue there is going to be absolutely spectacular. You get to meet James O'Keefe, Jack Posobiec, and take part in the Q&A roundtable discussion I'll be hosting with the two of them, two dear friends of mine. It's going to be a great day. That's July 1st at noon, 40 North Street in Manorville. Guys, go to tpusa.com/NY to pick up your tickets right now. That's tpusa.com/NY. LFATV.com/NY for your tickets to join me, James O'Keefe, Jack Posobiec, out here on Long Island. I'm incredibly honored that they asked me to be a part of this, and I'm super excited about that. So, I'm going to be wrapping up the show. Guys, on your way out the door, hit the like button, hit the thumbs up button. Keep sharing this video out all over the place. If you're new to the channel, hit the follow button. Invite your friends to like the page. You can tag your friends in the chat. That way they can see this too. If you know anybody who's a fan of James O'Keefe, wants to meet him, all the proceeds for this go towards Turning Point USA and O'Keefe Media Group. I make absolutely nothing off of this deal. None of it. I make nothing. So for all the idiots out there, it's just about money. Well, if it's just about money, then just know, then it's not about anything because I'm not making anything. So, all the people out there who seem to know my life better than I do, I love it. It's spectacular. I love seeing all the people out there who think they know what they're talking about and don't have the slightest fucking idea. But, guys, I'll be back at 1 p.m. today. LFATV, rumble.com/LFATV. Guys, make sure you guys are tuned in over there. And until Friday morning, everybody, I'm back. Let's go. It's election season. Stay loud, guys.